Hey there. Today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take a word you use every single day, the word friend, and we're going to tear it apart. Why? Because inside this one simple word, there's a secret, a hidden system that explains a ton about the English language. Okay, let's start with something super familiar, right? Some friends are coming to our house for dinner tonight. You hear that, you know exactly what it means. It's warm, it's common, it's the word friend just doing its thing. But let's pause for a second. What does that word actually mean when you break it down? Now, if you strip away all that warm, fuzzy feeling and just look it up in a dictionary, well, it gets a little clinical. Two people are friends of each other if they like being together and they like helping each other, but are not related. Kind of dry, right? It's super precise, very functional. And that's exactly where our little investigation begins. And you see this idea in action all the time, don't you? You've got your close friends, right? The ones you tell everything to. Then there's that person who's been a friend of yours for ages. Or maybe you're up late talking with some friends. Even in tough times, like when a house burns down, it's the friends who show up. This word is just everywhere. So, it seems pretty simple, doesn't it? A friend is someone you like. End of story. But what if I told you that's not the end of the story? What if there's a clue hidden right there in the dictionary that points to something way bigger about how English actually works? So, if you look closer at the source material, past all the definitions and the examples we just saw, there's this little note. It's a tiny tag, something you'd normally just scroll right past without even noticing. But it's there, hiding in plain sight. And boom, there it is. It says, is on the Basic English 850 list. Whoa. Okay, wait a minute. Our very normal, everyday word friend just got special. It's not just any word. It's on a list, a very exclusive list. And it gets better. It's also one of the 1,000 most common head words. So this isn't some random thing. This confirms it. The word friend made the cut because it's just that important. It's one of the most fundamental, most frequently used words we have. So that number, 850. Let's talk about that. It's not just a random number pulled out of a hat. It represents an entire system for communication, all boiled down. But what is that system? It's called Basic English, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a stripped-down version of the language with a core vocabulary of just those 850 words. But here's the cool part. Those 850 words were specifically chosen because they're powerful enough to say almost anything you need to say. It was actually designed to be a simple, clear way for people all over the world to communicate. So just think about that for a second. For a word to make it onto that list of 850, it has to be absolutely essential, a foundational building block of communication. I mean, could you even imagine trying to talk about your life or build relationships without a word for friend? No way. It's that crucial. And look at how much you can build with just that one block. You start with the root friend. From there, you can describe a quality. Someone is friendly. You can talk about the whole big idea. That's friendship. You can even talk about the action of doing it, to befriend someone. See? One single core word unlocks this whole family of related ideas. You know, one of the best ways to understand what something is to look at what it isn't. And our source gives us the perfect opposition here. Enemy. Think about it. A person you like and trust versus a person who wants to harm you. That stark contrast just hammers home how powerful and fundamental the idea of a friend really is. So let's recap what we just uncovered. We took a word we thought we knew, friend, and found all this hidden depth. We learned it's not just a random word. It's a key part of this core 850-word system called Basic English. It's a fundamental building block, one little piece you can use to build huge ideas. And that leaves me with a question for you. If friend is one of these foundational words, what are the others? What other simple, basic words are the absolute foundation of your world? What are the other 849 words that make everything else possible? It really makes you think, doesn't it?